Hello and welcome back. I'm Bo.
And I'm Win.
And today is Judgment Day.
Bum, bum, bum.
We are analyzing our spending for the month of July, and this is judging it based on the guidance of Caleb Hammer. This page is actually from Caleb Hammer's budget kit from his budget course, and we are going by the 50-30-20 rule, which is 50% to needs, 30% to wants, 20% to investments and savings.
Now, the whole point of that balance is that it models sustainability. You gotta take care of your needs, or bad things will happen. Wants are the things that you deserve to have. I mean, you gotta have some happiness.
And also, if you don't include them, your budget can very easily blow up.
Yes. And then investments are things that will improve your net value. Things like investing in retirement.
Yes.
And paying down debt.
Yes. Or investing in your education so that you can make more money in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, that being said, our total inflow for this month was $8,026. We only spent $4,032, and that is because the rest is being rolled over into next month to go into that budget. So, out of the $4,032 that we spent, $3,072 was spent on needs. That's 76% of the total. $594 was spent on wants. That's 15%. And investments was $366 or 9%. These numbers are definitely going to be changing starting in the new school year, because when we'll start, once he starts making money again, we're going to be focusing more on debt. And also, there's going to be more income. So,
I like that part.
Yes. So, hopefully, we'll be spending a lower percentage on needs, higher percent on investments, is what I'm hoping for. But I'm not actually terribly displeased with how this played out. It's actually kind of still along the lines of the actual guidelines, even though, of course, we don't make enough money so that 50% on needs is actually, reasonable. We need better jobs first, but we're working towards that. So basically, I like to judge our spending just to see, how we're doing. Mostly looking at wants versus investments and seeing if we're, staying in line. Between this and the monthly review, it really tells us if we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, if this is working. There's also this other section here, which is the happiness scores. This is basically how many transactions fall into which level of happiness. I don't necessarily find this section terribly helpful. We, tend to spend more money on things that make us more happy. That's not really a mystery. To me, this section matters way more. So this is what I like to focus on.
As far as I'm concerned with this, I think that the reason, let's see, do I do this right? I think the reason that this is less useful for us is that this is more subjective. And so much of our success with budgeting is doing things on purpose with a specific idea in mind. Every dollar has a job, all that kind of thing. And this is much more a reflection of how that has been playing out.
Yes. So I like to focus on this more. I like to focus on the needs versus the wants versus investments. Makes me keep in mind how much we're really focusing on things that will improve our net worth versus how much money we're blowing, essentially. I don't necessarily like that we spent a whole 15% on wants. I would have preferred that to be less. But that's only because we're kind of on bare bones right now and trying to survive. So, like, going over budget on wants doesn't necessarily seem like it's the best idea when we're making the least amount of money in the year.
Yeah. And things. Oh no, that doesn't count the grocery budget, right?
Correct, because
Okay.
groceries are needs.
Okay. Yep. All
We
right.
weren't like going and like eating extravagant meals or anything, or buying like extravagant groceries, like all organic and stuff. We just
We're just not there, people. We're not there.
Yeah, but we're just eating more because you and the kids are home more, and like that's a natural consequence.
Yes.
It's like school lunches are not provided at home, so we gotta eat groceries.
I think I'm gonna write to my congressperson about that.
Oh my god. Okay, so that is it. That is all. Maybe we can talk about. Actually, let's mention some of the things that put us the most out of whack. So wait, that is the paycheck budget. Where's the monthly for July? Where'd the monthly go? What the heck? Okay, so I found
Studio
it.
magic.
Yes. So I found it. I found the monthly budget. I set it aside. So this is actually why, if you noticed, I have these letters and numbers at the end here on the monthly budget so that I can make a quick reference to which categories things fall into. However, the school is actually, I didn't think about this until just now, but school is actually an investment because we make more money when we're higher educated. So that should actually be I2. But everything else, I like to have this all with like which category things fall under.
Exactly for moments like this.
Yes. So his certificate would actually be an investment because he literally made more money with that certificate. And then wedding is a want, of course. Going over budget in home shopping, while I don't like it, it is a need. Like, we did have things that we needed. Like, we needed to get new toothbrushes for the boys because them having old toothbrushes is like
Not a thing.
Yeah, it's not okay. Their toothbrushes were starting to get frayed, and it was, they needed new ones. They needed new mouthwash because they used all of theirs, which is fantastic, and I'm super stoked about that. I'm very happy with them using mouthwash. Because,
For the good of the realm.
yes, so they can keep their teeth in their little heads until, grow their adult teeth. Yeah. So, yeah, like some things, yeah, I'm not happy about going over budget in those categories, but overall, it's okay because it's things that we need.
So I want to address something real quick. Mm-hmm. That when it comes to wants, the reason, as I understand it, the reason Caleb Hammer puts wants over investment is twofold. One, investment isn't something that you pay a lot into all at once and then leave it alone. It's a steady trickle over time. Investing in a future. That's intentional, but it takes time. The reason wants is allowed to be so high is if you are saving up everything and you have none of the things you want, you will be miserable and it will sap the life out of you. Having said that, we knew what this was going in. We talked about it. We knew that this was going to be a time of struggle, of sacrifice. And so before anyone says, like, well, you got to have some wants, like, yeah, some. But we got to be intentional about that. And 15% at this time is something we could have done a little better on. Call us Judgy McJudgerton, but, that's, we knew what this was. And we can do better next time.
Yes. Hopefully we will do better next time. We have been doing a lot more socializing this summer than we did during the school year, but that is because, spending more time with family, like, this is a thing. It's a thing. And we will make it through the summer, and once the school year starts again, we will buckle down while we're making more money. I actually might be making a little less again. I don't know when I'm going back to my regular job. I do have a temporary promotion right now, so I am making more money than I was, about $500 a paycheck more, which is, well, for $400 to $500 more per paycheck, which is significant to me. And I don't know how long that's going to last, because I am here in this temporary promotion to cover for someone's maternity leave. So we shall see how all of that plays out. But because we don't make a lot of money, our needs are going to stay well over 50% for quite a while until we start making more. But I think we're doing okay. What do you think?
I think that we are doing okay. This could have been worse.
Well, oh my God. Of course it could have been worse.
Yes. The things that we spent wants on were worthwhile, is my point. There were some occasions where we really just blew money. I'm looking at me. And that's what I mean when I say it could have been worse. But as far as I understand it, the majority of what we spent on wants were things that really were good for the soul and keeping us going and moving in a positive direction.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, give us an example in the comments. What's a want that definitely was worth it, and what's a want that you maybe regret and wouldn't do if you had another chance? As always, budget beats broke every time.
And never forget that you deserve financial stability. I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.